Hi. We're watching Moon of the Blood Beast. Their little tagline, when the moon is red, you're dead. This cover shows this monster, which I think is safe to assume is meant to be the Blood Beast. Spoiler, though, it does not look anything like that, like not even a little bit. You're also not going to believe this, but it's on Tubi. The movie starts with this woman getting out of a car. I think she hitchhiked. And she's going into this no trespassing area. She's hiking for forever, and then she stops and starts taking pictures of stuff. So she's a photographer. So she's out here minding her own business, taking pictures of everything. She senses something's up. Cuts to a different POV, and it's in red. The blood beast. The blood's just all in his eyes. That's a shame. And this thing is stalking her. It's watching her. This thing gives away its location just because of how heavy it's breathing. Must be the wind. So this thing comes out, starts to attack her, right? But she takes a quick little picture first. This movie's really short, but this is gonna be my favorite part of it. Alright, it makes all this crunching noise like it's eating her. But then they show the dead body, like, immediately afterwards, and she's mostly intact. Okay, and they put a full picture of the body in the newspaper. Is that allowed? I don't think that's allowed. No. The sheriff is looking at it. I think he's the sheriff, but his name's Frank. Like me.
I wish these news assholes would stay out of our business. You don't even have the area marked off yet. They're gonna mess up another investigation.
Okay, he said that they don't even have the area blocked off yet. And these news people went up to the dead body and took pictures of it before we even had a chance to block it off. This next scene... They're gonna mess up another investigation? How long were you leaving that body out there? The newspaper, not only did they take a picture, write an article, they printed it out, sent it out, you have it, and the body's still just out there on its own? After he finally takes care of that, he goes back to his office, and his assistant, or whoever that is talking to this dude.
Hey, what's going on here?
Oh, you're finally back. This is Gabe Smith. He's a
I know exactly who he is.
They clearly know each other, and they don't like each other, but why? It's never clear to me.
Frank, they found a photo.
What photo?
That hitchhiker. It's all over Facebook. She took a photo of what possibly attacked her.
They found a photo. This guy, this department is really bad at their job. They're really bad at the job. This guy, you finally just ripped off the body, and now some random person is telling you that there was what was found at the crime scene? Alright, this dude printed out the picture of the photo from Facebook. But I think they just really mostly want to let you know that he's got a gun. Okay, so I think you can tell by that that's not the monster that's on the cover for the movie. But, also...
It's no joke, Sheriff. The beast is back. It was an accident. Case closed.
There's just a lot running through my mind right now. What about she got her... What are we thinking the accident was in this situation? What accidentally happened? She was accidentally eaten? We're setting it up. There's a beast that sometimes eats people in this town. Alright, now we have this guy going for a run. He also hears something. He could hear that heavy breathing through his headphones. Our first actual shot of the blood beast. And this is just... it's insulting. It looks like they bought a clearance mask from, like, Spirit Halloween or something. It's not even a good one. This is one of the ones I couldn't sell because it looks so cheap. And you're using it in your movie? That has to be straight sand that he's jogging. You know this guy's legs were killing him after this. So this guy also noticed that he's being trailed by the monster. It looks really close in that shot. He opts to just hide. He doesn't see anything, he just starts running again, but he runs straight into the monster. He's too busy looking behind him, he just ran straight into a barbecue sauce. Jogger, dead. Here are 3 people in a tent smoking in the middle of the day. Adults. 3 adults.
What do you mean, something?
The bad beast.
They already know about that body that was just found over there, so they're talking about it, and then it cuts, and the bad beast is already just watching them in the
I know you just moved here, so you probably don't know this yet, but our town is protected, they say, by a demon or a beast.
Lord dump.
Every 10 years or so, during the cycle of the harvest moon, they say that it roams the countryside looking for sacrifices.
I hate everything about this. I don't even have anything else to comment on it. This is just, info dumping, but also I hate it.
Seriously, the cops are out in everything.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe, but the picture that woman took, it's all over the news, and experts still don't know what it's supposed to be, so...
Huh? Listen to the guy's voice that was just telling the story.
There's something out there.
Yeah, what the fuck was it?
What happened? They're inside. There's no windows to this tent. What are they looking at? Like, what? You can only see the tent.
What the fuck was that?
I think there's something seriously out there.
What is that?
After staring at the zipped up tent for like a good 5 fucking minutes, they finally open the door and they peek out there, and they look everywhere as if this isn't just like an open field. So it started attacking them as well. It's also clearly still bright outside, so I don't know what that flashlight was really about. Dead. Alright, here's what's fucked up. Why did they tear the pants off this guy? Alright, they show the moon. Is it a werewolf? The moon is not red. So are you dead if the moon's normal color? Here's 2 more people sitting in a car. Their car broke down. They're stuck.
This is where they found that dead hitchhiker.
Okay, this next bit, she starts talking about how they need to wait for like a car to pass or something. They're going to be sitting there forever. They're so far from town. But you can see in the background this stoplight and other cars just driving right through there.
We should really wait for somebody to drive by. I really don't think it's a good idea to be wandering around out there in the dark.
You could have at least shot that at a different angle so you couldn't see the cars. This other girl has to pee though. She's got to pee real bad, so she's like, let me hop out real quick and take a little whiz-waz out here. They bust out the floodlights for this next bit.
Rebecca, this is not fucking funny!
She really got ripped away there, man. That was intense. Okay, so the blood beast kills these 2 as well. She just sits there and gets killed. Is this what a red moon looks like? Because that just kind of looks normal to me. I think it's supposed to be the next day, and the cop finds a couple of the other dead bodies.
God. Not again.
So he goes back in his car and he calls up his assistant person, and now she's in a fucking uniform.
I think our killer's back.
What do you mean?
There's more bodies. Like, I think our killer's back. You think? she's like, oh yeah, bad news. Somebody also came in and was talking about how their roommate went out for a jog and they never came back in that same area. So he's probably also dead. Sorry, bud.
Listen, the reporters call you. Don't give them any info. You don't want to turn this into something it's not.
Couple of things. The reporters probably already know more than you do. Two, turn it into something it's not. You're saying the killer's back. What could this possibly be misconstrued as? Big gulp. Alright, so this bastard's back at it. Why everybody keeps hanging out in this field where all these dead people are being found, I don't understand, but this guy's fishing over there now. He threw down his beer, but then also throws his fishing pole just straight into the water. He didn't even try to hold on to that shit. That monster was behind him a minute ago, but I guess he was in the water as well because he's gripped. The guy that was fishing, now also dead. Stop coming in here. All of them are trespassing as well, mind you. Who goes for like a light jog and thinks, I'm gonna go trespass over here. I need to go fishing. I want to go fishing. Let me trespass about it. So the guy from the very beginning of the movie, you know, the one with the gun, is like, okay, this is getting out of hand. Let me go take care of this. So he also goes over there, but he's packing. There's a house directly behind him. You're telling me it's not even like a rural place that you're going to? This is just in the middle of a neighborhood? Finds the guy that was fishing. He finds his dead body and he's like, ah, fuck. There is a cut in the movie and they start showing a whole different movie. This is a real movie that exists.
The asteroid is on a collision course with the moon.
It's called Track of the Moon Beast. Don't be mistaken, we are watching Moon of the Blood Beast. Keeping Up With Me. This is a real-life movie from 1976 that just wasn't released at the time because people said it was so fucking bad that they wouldn't put it out. Wikipedia tells me it was made in 1972, but, you know, no distributor would take it. So it was released on DVD in 2001 as a classic Creatures movie 2 set. And it's just a public domain movie because it was so bad. So they take advantage of the fact that this is public domain and they play 6 minutes straight of this movie.
You get used to lizards here. They're quite common. That's why tribes in this area have so many legends about lizards.
6 full minutes straight of another movie just thrown into theirs. Mind you, I mentioned this is a very short movie. It's like maybe 40 minutes. And 6 of that is an entirely different movie? What?
Such as the story of Lizard and Coyote, for instance. They finally agreed that man's hands would be shaped like lizards.
So somebody else in this movie is watching this other movie. But guess who it is?
Where are you going, young man?
So iconic. So Donnelly Heising is watching this movie.
Just getting some fresh air, Mom.
Okay, don't be long. Little perv, just like his father.
What the fuck is she talking about? When you're a pervert for air? And then we're just back to watching the movie.
You've got a scratch or something on your forehead.
Origin story for the lizard man. They cut a few times to her watching the movie periodically. I think just as a reminder that you're not watching this other movie, you're watching this one. A meteor hits this guy and he starts, going through some stuff. I think he's the one that turns into the lizard man in this movie.
I told you what was going to happen when you came home again from that bowling alley drunk.
The sound effects are just as good as the ones that are in this movie, which is absurd. This is from the 70s, and you have worse effects than this movie that was not distributed because of how bad it was. We also have a scene where there's people in a tent and they get attacked by this moon monster. I like that movie better. Okay. Look at this. Side by side. Got this guy and that guy. You're not even trying. You're not even trying. We're finally done watching that other movie. And we're back with Donnelly Heising's son. That I guess she was calling him a pervert because he goes out into this field where everybody's getting murdered just to like check. Sorry, just to like wank it. So the blood beast, I can't remember whatever, but it comes and kills him. They're honestly not even trying. This is just in the middle of the day, too. Nothing about this is scary. I lied, actually. We're not done watching the movie because we get a shot of this dude's hand turning into like the lizard hand that they were talking about earlier. Are we trying to say that the lizard man from this movie from the 70s is actually this blatantly not a lizard dude in modern day or whenever this fucking came out? 2019? Girl.
Clifford! Clifford, where are you? Dinner's ready.
Her son's still not back and dinner's ready, so she's like, what the fuck? And Donnelly Heisen goes out into the field as well to look for her pervert son.
Dinner's ready.
She found his body. They didn't have it in the budget to put like wet newspaper in his butt.
10 minutes in the wood is all I need, and I'll have every fruitcake medium calling in to channel the spirits of the victims.
I did not catch any of that. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. This girl's arguing with this dude on the phone because he's like, they're trying to tell her not to go into this, field where everybody keeps getting murdered, but she's like, I need to do this for my career, so she also goes in there.
Goodbye, Barry. Goodbye.
She does a really mean Sabrina Carpenter impression. Did she not know she was coming to this field? Why is she dressed like that? That's not something you go hiking in. She died as well. I don't know. They like painted her face. I also don't know why this is like so aggressively saturated for her scene, but remember there's that dude hunting a monster right now? We cut back to him.
This is where he feeds. What's going on here? Drop your weapon.
He found where the monster feeds, but the cop also found him. And the guy's like, what the heck are you doing out here?
Hey! Blood beast! Come on, boy!
So here's a massive plot twist, actually. The cops are, in fact, working with this monster.
Don't play stupid with me, Gabe. You've lived here just as long as I have. You know how it works? Every 10 years he comes out around the blood feed. As long as he's happy, he keeps our little town safe. And you know what? I don't need you screwing this up.
They always say this shit. Like, oh, he keeps our town safe. They do this. This is such a common trope. But what does that even mean? What is he preventing from happening? What is this monster preventing from happening? Droughts? That doesn't seem to be a thing here. Like, where you're worried about your crops or something? Protecting you from what?
When it comes down to it, it's either you or me. And it ain't gonna be me.
Pathetic. They have their little tussle. Frank, the cop, loses. And then the other guy leaves.
Guess you were wrong, Frank.
And when, the blood beast comes and eats the cop, Frank. That's the end of the movie. I told you it was very short, but that makes it even more absurd that they spent 6 minutes showing a different movie. Proportionally, that just is not acceptable. It's one of those movies that I find it hard to know whether or not it was meant as a joke, because it's really bad, but also, like, not bad enough to be, like, a bit. Like, I think this wasn't meant to be bad, but it was bad, if that makes sense. It pains me to say this because Donna Lee Heising is in it, but that's gotta be like a 3 out of 10. It was just not good. It's not good. It's almost an insult as well that that other movie never made it out there, wasn't distributed. And now where technology is, I'm able to watch this shit just on the ready. And they probably put like a fraction of the effort into that. Okay, bye.